Okay, this is a lesson from our skrecordingschool.com. You can see a lot of our videos, actually all of our videos. We have a lot of pros lessons, over 20 hours of Pro Tools and Logic each. So we cover everything pretty much, from any software, including Reasons, all the MPCs, just about any device that's out there. We try to do it for our web school. You can also download over 73,000 samples. Now, members of YouTube get to join for just $20 for a 3-month period. It's a special running now, and you can check it out at skrecordingschool.com, and we'll send you a link. Okay, so now this lesson here, which appears in the school, is more or less about the background vocals. Now, earlier in my lesson before this one, this vocal right here, let me turn this group off and go back in here again. This was off, so I sort of pitched it up a little bit, got it right. I want to make sure it blends in with the track. I want to make sure it's stronger here. So I want her to die quickly here, because that's not too strong a note for me. I want to die faster. So I just wanted to make that die a little better, and since I'm going to have to actually fix it later on in the mix, I'll pull an extra part out. But that's pretty good for now. So I have an extra set of backgrounds I have right here. So I may not use those, so I'll keep those to the side. So I'll go back here and I'll turn back on the group, make it easier for me. Back on the group. I have another set of group of vocals right below these vocals I'm going to use. And these are another set of backgrounds I want to use also in the mix. And they're coming right here. I want to show you something first. I've got a special group for these as well. And this is my bus 21, bus 21, bus 21, bunny 2 right here. And see, it goes right here. And this is my background group right here, which says GRP. I'll name this will be 2. Good, so I know what it is. And this is not named here, as you can see. So normally I would go back into setup here. I'll go to IO setup and pull it over a little bit so we can see this. And then I want to go into bus and right here, there we go. I want to name this. So I'm going to call this 2. And now up here, background vocal 2. So I know what it is. It's important to know your IO setup. It's always important to know that. So what I'm going to do next is let's move it over so we can see it better. There we go. And we've got it right here. And so you'll see I've got these vocals here. And I'll play from here. So I made this one more space here. The other background I want to be a little more stronger, like background singers. This one I want to give that ethereal effect, where it's kind of like light, it's in the track, but has an overall feel to the track. Now I do this right here. I've got the compressor here before the EQ. Peep that out. So I'm pumping the sound up first, then I EQ the sound. It's kind of like I want to boost that sound up first, then I want to EQ what I've got there, which is the high end. And then later on here, there was some noise in the track. So I sweeped out this noise level, which is right in here. I set up a peak, which is right here, and it had a little noise here. So I want to get rid of some of this noise in this range here, so I didn't have this really weird sound that was going on that came back from the headset for this one part I had. So I sort of made this up myself. And then, of course, I've got the background effect, and then here I've got the vocal verb. So my background effect is used to get this effect I have here. I can adjust it right here. So it gives me that feel. It's different than the other backgrounds are. So sometimes you have to listen back to the backgrounds and understand what you want to pull out of those backgrounds. So it's going to be a soft, flowing effect, or that bright, strong effect like background singers supporting the lead vocal. And this I want to make it more like the hook effect. So that's a little different there also. So I have to also at times listen to it with the lead vocal. all the lead backgrounds and check my vocals out and say, okay, well, let me hear how it sounds together so I understand how they sound in relationship to each other.
Want to be the one you need. I just wanted to be the one you need. Want to be the one you need.
So I want it to be soft, and I get that soft effect. So sometimes I will put the compressor before the EQ, only when I'm trying to boost something, and then I will EQ it. If I EQ first, I'm sort of EQing the sound, but if the sound's low, too low, and it's soft like this, I want to bring it up a level, a notch up, and then add the EQ to it so I can still have a little more punch to it.